Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video. It's pouring down rain outside, so I'm trying to get some stuff done around the house today and bring you guys along with me. I got this thing in, it's pretty cool, so check this out. You might know what that is just from looking at it. You probably know what it is because of the thumbnail and the title of this video, but check this thing out. Show you the back of it here. That's how it screws onto the wall. So basically, you take this thing, put it in the wall, and then you got a place to either store or hide one of these babies. Clicks in there real solid. Hey, pretty cool. But I've got a few of these that need some places on the wall to be stored, so pick this thing up just to test it out. This one is from Alaskan Tactical. It says made in the USA right there. The one thing that I thought was super cool about this that I didn't realize until I opened it up and started fooling with it, it has a mag holder. So this thing's hanging on the wall, and when this is in that, obviously it can't have any boo lights in it. So I thought this was a pretty cool feature. Check this out. You want to have this thing ready to party. It can hang your mag like that, and I also had it hanging like that. Yeah, so it'll hold it two different ways. Pretty cool. But hey, I'm gonna put this thing on the wall, see what we think about it. It came with these type of screws, your drywall screws. If you're putting it in a stud, you could use some other kind of screws, but it came with this little thing, said click this to watch the video. So I'm gonna click this, watch the video, tell me how to do it. I think it's pretty simple. Put the 4 screws in the wall, then put it together. But let me go find my drill and whatnots, and we'll put this thing on the wall, see what we think about it. If it works out good, we probably need about 30 or 40 more of them. Okay, maybe not that many, but you get the gist. Let me go grab my drill. Alright, I think I decided I'm going to hang it right here above this door. So I've already taken it apart. I'm just going to mark those 4 holes on the wall, and we should be ready to go. Just take a couple seconds to put it up. One of the things cool about this, other than it being made in America, listen to this. It's solid and it's metal. It's not just some cheap plastic, so it ought to last forever, and it's got some weight to it. But let me mark these 4 holes up here, and then I'll drill them and we'll hang that bing bang up on the wall. Alright, now I got my 4 holes here, and the instructions said to use a 1/4 inch bit, so that's what I'm going to do. I didn't use a level, but if you were putting these down the hallway or somewhere where you might have 1, 2, 3, 4 all lined up where you want them to look the same, you might want to use a level, but I just kind of eyeballed it. So let me get these 4 holes in here, and then we'll get her mounted up. Alright, now I got those 4 holes in there. So in each one of those 4 holes, I'm going to put one of these drywall anchors in here. But if you've never used these before, essentially you put this in the hole, and then you have another screw that goes into this. So I'll show you here in a second. But whenever I use these, I always use hand tools. If you use a drill or something to put this in the wall, half the time I mess it up, and then you got to go get a bigger size. So I always try to use hand tools when I do these wall anchors like this. So let me show you. Phillips head in the end there, so you need to go grab a Phillips head. And when you're doing these, you just kind of got to get them started there to the threads. Then take your Phillips head and just screw it in there. So I'm going to do this for all 4 of these, and then we'll put that backer plate on there. But like I said, slow and steady with hand tools is the way to go for these drywall anchors. Alright, now I've got all 4 of those drywall anchors in there. So now what I'm going to do is just put this up to there, take my screwdriver and screw them all in there. Again, I'm going to use a hand tool screwdriver, because when you're doing stuff like this on these drywall anchors and screwing these into the drywall anchors, you don't want to go in there with a whole bunch of power tool horsepower and just start tearing stuff up. So take you an extra 2 or 3 minutes and just use a hand tool and screw this in the wall, and then I'll be right back and put that front plate on there that holds the bing bang up there on the wall. If I had 3 arms, I'd show you me screwing this part in, but I don't have anybody sit here and hold the camera, so let me screw this in the wall, and I'll be right back. There you can see I've got them all started there, enough to hold it up on the wall. And I'm just gonna tighten them down. These screws will go down inside of there. And then we'll be ready to test this thing out here in a second. After I tighten all these up, put that front plate back on, we'll be ready to go. Alright, now I got all those screws set down in there, you can see. Don't need to over crazy tighten them, just once they start grabbing, just hey, let her stop. Now I'm just gonna put this plate back on. Those 2 holes right there from how I took it apart. And then we should be ready to go there. Let me put these 2 bolts in here on the front and I'll be right back and show you. Alright, now we got her mounted on there. Give you a little look around through here. Thing's solid on there. Not gonna fall off. Now the only thing left to do is test this baby out. So let me grab a few bing bangs and see if it'll work here for us. I'm pretty sure I could just about hang on that. If you haven't used those drywall anchors, they actually work pretty good. If you don't have a stud to put it in, if you are putting it somewhere where you can find a stud, that's even better. But those drywall anchors work pretty good. I've actually hung quite a few deer on the wall with those things, especially when you're using 4 of them. That sucker's in there real good. Let me go grab some things and we'll test this thing out. Alright, so let's test it out. This is a 5.56 pistol. Slides right down on there. Alright, so check it out there. This is a 5.56 pistol. Pretty cool. It almost looks like you don't even see that, almost like the thing's floating on the wall there, but I do like that they put made in the USA right there. That's pretty cool. Let's grab a couple more and see what we think about it. It has a little notch there to where it holds it on there. Let me show you before I forget to show you. There you go, and it clicks into place where it won't lift up there unless I hit the mag release. So that's a pretty cool part of the function there too. Alright, now here we got a 300 blackout. Pretty sweet. Well, that 5.56 pistol worked out good, and this 300 blackout with the 16-inch barrel works out good too. I'm gonna put this baby back up here because this is the one that's gonna live up here, and I'm gonna go grab the mag for it. I'm gonna go ahead and slip that mag in there. Check that out. Pretty sweet, and she's ready to go. Grab that quick mag there if I were to ever need her for the quickness. But pretty cool there. Super solid mount. I dig it. But there you have it, guys. That wall mount's pretty cool. That one's from Alaskan Tactical. Thing's made out of billet aluminum, and it's made in America. Hey, pretty cool. Up there hanging on the wall, whether you're trying to display it or just get things out of the way or store stuff. I think I definitely need a couple more of those. That worked out absolutely awesome. And hey, this looks cool hanging on the wall there too. Appreciate y'all watching. Again, that's the Alaskan Tactical billet aluminum wall hanger. Pretty cool stuff. Appreciate y'all watching. Comment down below what you want to see next time. Like I said, today it's raining. Couldn't get to the range, bringing you along with some of my house projects here today. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one.